Hi, I'm Nicole Reed. Anger. This is a feeling that we all feel. It's totally valid. And yet, sometimes it just gets out of proportion and it's not processed in a really healthy way. And so we become afraid of it, or we do things that we don't really mean, or things just kind of get out of hand. So how do you process anger in a healthy way? Well, first of all, what is the anger showing you? What is anger really even about? Anger is often about our boundaries being crossed, our needs not being met, us feeling like unseen in some way or unheard. And there's that part of us that's saying, wait, pay attention to me. This is not okay with me. This is not okay. But there is a way to handle those emotions and needs with mindfulness and with awareness and with emotional processing, so that we're not throwing things or throwing words out that we can't take back, or harming ourselves or others in some kind of way that unfortunately can result from unprocessed anger or unhealthy anger. So when you are feeling angry, notice it and allow it. It's completely valid. This is not a bad emotion. And so for some of you, you may have grown up in a household where anger was not okay. It was not okay to be expressed. It was scary. It was bad. And so you bottle it up. But then it's just going to fester. For others of you, you may have grown up in a household where anger was very expressed. Maybe things were thrown. Maybe people were hit. Maybe there was just sort of this volatile, explosive kind of atmosphere. And so anger became really scary in that way, because bad things happen when anger is present. And so maybe you smushed it that way, or maybe you also became explosive because you didn't know how else to handle it. That was what was modeled for you. But there's a middle ground. When you feel angry, notice that fire kind of burning within you. There's probably going to be a heat. There's going to be kind of a flame kind of moving through you. It may be different, but this is what a lot of people experience. This is what I experience. And it's about processing that emotion just like any other emotion. You feel it. You allow yourself to fully feel it without necessarily acting upon it. And that's what's different, is that you allow the energy to come up through your body. You feel it all the way through, really just like feeling it. And this is where it can get uncomfortable. And this is probably what you're avoiding, is it feels uncomfortable, so I'm going to spew it on someone else, right? Or it feels uncomfortable, so I'm going to put it in a box somewhere inside of myself. But if you actually allow yourself to feel it, you will find that it will peak at some point, and then it will lower, and then it will dissipate if you fully accept it. And this is about fully accepting the emotions within your body, because emotions are just energy. So you process the anger within you, and then you can get clear on the need. What was not being met? What are you angry about? Because there's something really valuable there that the anger is showing you. And that is important to follow up on. So this is not about ignoring that either, but it is about separating the emotional experience from the message. Process the emotional experience, go on the treasure hunt for the message, and then see what is needed going forward for that. So if you don't know how to process the emotions, we'll go over that in another video as well. But this is really about really focusing on feeling the energy through you, understanding what happened in the first place, and then being able to express that, because maybe it was in an interchange with someone else, but you don't do it in the heat of the moment, because as we all know, that doesn't usually lead to good stuff. So if you need to excuse yourself from whatever the triggering situation is, please do that. Excuse me, I'm feeling angry right now. I need to go process this. Go in the other room, process it fully. When you've processed it, glean the treasure that was hidden in the anger, and then share that. Hey, here's the need that I need, right? Maybe the person can meet it, maybe they can't. Maybe this is a need that you can meet for yourself, right? But the main takeaway here is that anger can be felt without being spewed or bottled up. And that anger is completely healthy and normal. It just needs to be processed like any other emotion. Please subscribe to my channel to hear more about emotions, about meaning in life, about ways that you can really experience everything that there is to experience here for you in a way that feels really good and flowing and healthy. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and that next time you feel anger, you can be with it in a different way.